Welcome back to Life as an Evertonian. Blues breaking news this evening. In the past hour or so, we'd heard the rumours, haven't we? We'd heard the rumours that the women could potentially take over Goodison and start playing their games there, with the possibility of the academy playing their fixtures there. It's been breaking news tonight. Goodison Park isn't getting knocked down. The women will be playing their fixtures from next season in Goodison Park. And I have to say, I think I'm happy about it. I am. I think, the thought process, the mindset of Goodison getting knocked down and God knows what would have happened to the area, what they would have done with the land. But for me, just knowing the fact that I can visit Goodison Park again, I can go. We as a family can go and watch the women play at Goodison. We can have a night at Goodison under the lights again. So for me, I like this news. This is news that, I'm grateful to hear. And there's going to be, I can't even imagine that there's going to be mixed feelings on it, because it is what it is. And, I really believe what I'm saying there from that standpoint. I get to visit Goodison Park again after this weekend. We can go on the ground tours, and Goodison's going to be a part of our future as a club. Obviously, we've got Bramley Moore, which is the big future. But just knowing that it's going to be there, and not only that, it's going to really help the women's game. It's going to help Everton as a club, as a fortress, and new ownership, new beginnings. It feels like a fresh start. It feels like an end of an era. Although we are always going to be Everton Football Club. This new ownership, I'm really excited for the summer. Again, this is news that I feel really grateful to hear. Almost like an anxiety lift. It's always been in the back of my mind what is going to happen to Goodison. We've seen, obviously, where you can, season ticket holders can purchase the seats. Obviously, there's going to be a slight redevelopment as well amongst the ground. They'll tighten it up a little bit. And, really good news. It really, really is good news. Massive game at the weekend. It's a must win to finish off our 133 years of the first team playing at Goodison Park. And, nothing but 3 points for me. A big win. We can't let happen what happened against Ipswich, being 2-0 up and letting that slip. It was a really poor second half performance against Ipswich. Where obviously last week, our first half performance was pretty dire. But we had a stroke of luck to go in at half time, 1-1. And the second half performance was probably one of the best second half performances that we've done this season. So brilliant breaking news for me on a personal level. I'm stoked. I'm happy that we can just go and visit Goodison and let's get behind the women. Let's do it. Let's get behind the women. I've got friends whose daughters play football, and I'm always looking to see how they're doing, and there's some really, really good players out there, and I think the future is really bright for the women's game. I've not watched a lot of the women's football. I'm being honest, but it ties in nice for me to potentially get involved a little bit more. And Goodison Park is going to be a part of that. Brilliant news. See you in the next one, guys. I'll be on here on Sunday after the game, and yeah, I'll see you then. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Click that bell to turn on post notifications, and I'll see you then. Peace out.